So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. Jim, this one always matters.
Well, I for one don't think that just because there's nothing resting on it, Peter, a game can lose its edge, and certainly not when you're facing opponents like this. So I hope the players will approach this with real professionalism.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. De Jong. And here's Ferran Torres.
Ferran Torres really was well marshalled there because he was denied.
Goes for a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Now it's Yamal. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Barcelona are enjoying a good spell right now, and leading. He's shifted it to the flank, and it's Bellingham. Fran Garcia going full tilt down the left. Balde clears it away. Eric Garcia. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! It's hit the upright. Oh, and the finish! There it is! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And it's hoisted clear. Well, we've seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Out to the left it goes. Rafinha in acres of space out wide. That is good strength. Asensio. Now it's Mbappe. Fermin promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Arda Güler. Great defending, strong and determined. Now that looks a decent ball.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Courtois gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. No foul, says the referee. Tchouaméni gets a foot in here. And we hit half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Barcelona are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. It's a pretty loose pass. Bellingham, Eric, that's clear cut, it's a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. pass going over the top.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
Ardeguler. Now it's Ferran Torres. That's a cute ball. And he plays one through. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's only too happy to take that back. Mbappe. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Mbappe. Shoots! It's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Madrid get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity.
Shot, surely! It's bounced back off the post. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Yamal for Ferran Torres. Can he get on the end of this? And he's straight offside.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Rudiger. Chouameni. And it's Bellingham. Played out wide. Mbappe. That has not gone well. Bellingham looking understandably energised after his goal. Ferran Torres. Now, can they get him away? Not the most accurate pass. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Spread it left. No, that's been intercepted. Ferran Torres. Over to the left. Now it's Rafinha. And that will be it. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these players have got what it takes to come back from this.